What is going on, everyone? You know what it is. Reaction time. This time, a Gaboon Viper. It's not a bite, but it's something we can still discuss and after show a demonstration. Remember, when the demonstration comes, don't attempt. The original will be linked in the description. It's posted over 10 years ago. I saw it long ago, but I don't remember what happened, so we're going to check it out. Ready? Subscribe. Alright, so it's titled Gaboon Viper Gets Excited.
A very dangerous snake. So I want to make sure everybody knows that. The kids are crisscross applesauce and all the dogs are on leashes. Let's listen for a second and see if she talks to me. She might not today. Unbelievable. Airplane.
Now, I've already mentioned many times, when you take a snake to a different location, there's a chance it can act completely different. This is one he clearly uses for programs, so I'm sure this is one that's typically bomb-proof, meaning it usually doesn't react any different in a different location.
You hear it. Listen to this. You'll hear it.
You hear it hissing?
The Gaboon Viper will wait, and then you'll hear the hiss. The Gaboon Viper lives in West Africa. Could be Africa's deadliest snake. Could be. She's not, because fortunately she doesn't bite and kill a lot of people because of the hiss. Listen. Listen. Gets even better.
Now, showing the demonstration of the hiss, kids, of course, they're going to love it, but the hovering over is another thing that can trigger defensive behavior, uneasiness. So let's see what happens.
Now, the hiss will save you. This snake lives in the rainforest, but she chooses to lay and ambush her prey on animal trails. The same trails people use the indigenous people use to move. So that's a disaster. That is a scenario that could lead to disaster, because this snake, her bite is a fatality. Without anti-venom, you don't recover from a Gaboon Viper bite. Let me show her to you. This design, the most gorgeous, who said beautiful? The most gorgeous I've seen all 2,700 species.
Alright, so he's talking about this is an ambush predator, sits and waits. Yeah, they blend in so well to the forest floor. The thing is, when people are walking and they don't move because they're relying on camouflage, the hissing, he's mentioned that that's to get people to leave it alone. So snakes, again, give you every opportunity not to mess with them. But even when stepped on and stuff, a lot of snakes won't resort to striking.
I really have. I've handled quite a few. Most beautiful snake on the planet. You wait till you see her in the light. She's iridescent. But man, this thing, strike speed, and this is not an exaggeration, 90 to 95 miles an hour. That is how fast she can bite you. You wouldn't think so. She's so big.
Good gosh.
Whoa. Now, look at her in the light. Stay right where you are.
Now that's a massive gaboon, but still they get much bigger than that. Worked with one that was 5 feet, probably even more than 5 foot. Massive. So they get even bigger than that. Imagine a big gaboon. And when he's talking about the fast strike, they can also strike any direction. They're insane.
Look at her in the light. Stay right where you are. Look at that. She hates the light. She's nocturnal. So I'm not going to leave her in the light long. It would kill her. This snake's pattern on the forest floor, you would never ever see it. You step on her and she has 2-inch long fangs. And with 95-mile-an-hour strike, she'll plant those fangs and inject so much venom it could kill 2 elephants. So I mean, it is
I don't even know where he got that from, the kill 2 elephants. Yeah, I'm not trying to nitpick. I'm sorry. I don't know. We'll keep watching. The 2-inch fangs, that's how big they claim to get. Again, I've worked with some massive gaboons. I don't think I've seen one over, maybe a little bit over an inch, but not near 2 inches.
She has 2 types of vent. Look at her crawl. She wants to go to the shade. This cat, you can stand up to see, kids, but don't come close. Look at this. Look at this. I'm gonna prompt her. Go. I'm a predator. I'm going to kill you. They have no predators. No predators.
All right. You know, we talk about behavior here. This is what it's all about. With the bites, I try to show what's actually going on because every time a bite occurs, they always put the blame on the snake. But we also talk about behaviors and like working with them, things to avoid doing. Patting is a big, major no-no. It's what their predators do. Imagine a lion out in Africa swatting at it, patting at it. It's just more likely to cause a snake to be defensive. Now, rewatching this as I put it together, I notice he says, "I'm a predator." So he knows that that's predatory behavior.
Whoa.
No predators.
Wow,
no.
look at her.
Mongoose, she'd kill and eat a mongoose like that. The mongoose is not immune to her venom. 95-mile-an-hour strike. The only thing the mongoose has on her is brain power. But it's not enough. Not enough for a snake like this. That caterpillar crawl, I hope you saw it. Oh, she's getting too warm already. Put her down. Crisscross applesauce now, kids. I know I asked you to stand, but now it's crisscross. Well, you guys take direction well. And I'm a
Abby,
lousy
back up a little bit.
Look at that! Oh! Now that move! That is, kids. No, now that, seriously?
Isn't that so cool? It never gets old seeing this. The rectilinear locomotion, the straight line, so awesome to see.
That she can launch 4 feet in the air and 4 feet forward. I swear to you. I saw it happen. Something, she's getting ready. Something's real. It's the dogs. It's the smell of the dogs. When they move like this, I kid you not, I've never seen one do this at a show. See that change in body?
All right, we're going to go back a little bit too since I'm pausing it a lot. But the change in behavior, again, circling around and everything isn't helping. He mentioned the smell of dogs. Dogs are predators. These animals get freaked out by dogs. He said it never does this at a show. So I guess here comes the good stuff. But yeah, got to always be prepared for situations. So even a bomb-proof snake, this one's clearly one he takes to shows, can act different.
Do not. I've never seen one do this at a show. See that change in body? Oh man.
I hope he doesn't smell Stella.
I can't even grab her at this point because this snake can strike up and over itself. Where are we?
It's okay. He's trained. He's good.
Okay. I'm going to put her back. Get your pictures now because she's not messing around. Now, you saw a Gaboon Viper, a lethargic snake that doesn't move often at all. Her survival depends on it. Because she doesn't move or she moves like a caterpillar, she can live a year without eating. I'm not exaggerating. A year. But when you see one flatten out like a carpet and move like that, it took the wind out of me, I swear. My adrenaline is just going. When you
Now, I don't want to hate. Not judgmental. I know I've been nitpicky on this one. He was right about the reaching and grabbing when the snake's bolting. It can trigger a bite. Some of the stuff he's saying seems a little exaggerated, but again, it was over 10 years ago. Thoughts and beliefs were different. So, you know, different information comes available. We learn more and more. So I don't know during that time what maybe some of the stuff he's saying is what was believed.
You see them flatten their head, flatten their body like that? They can, their body, it's tense. It's like a spring. It's like a spring, and they can, I've seen it. 4 feet vertically and 4 or 5 feet out horizontally. Not a strike, a maneuver to get away, but they can bite when they do that. Wow, we're gonna put you back. It's gonna be hard because she's not gonna wanna go.
Drivers are just stopping.
Yeah.
That's what I mean.
Good grief.
I think we should hold the lid. And
And yeah,
she's
I
not
gotta do this
biting.
on my own.
It was my dog.
Just in case.
I'd rather have her tame than the king cobra.
Some animals there are no tame.
Whoa.
Okay. That is.
Well, yeah, one of the things about the flipping around, they do flop around. There's a big one that I worked with, a full-grown adult, massive. It wasn't defensive. It never took it to striking, but it would flop around, bounce around. It's the craziest thing, and it's intimidating because they're huffing and puffing. But yeah, They can strike quick, fast. I don't know if there's anything else. We'll see.
Never happened at a show. And it never will again. Okay.
Oh, funny.
Oh, put it all on me.
That's why we have to give him an extra hand.
Oh, yeah, that's, outdoor shows are really fun. And
Yep. I don't know what this guy's up to now, but I hope he's doing well. Yeah, let's talk about the Gaboon. I'll show you a little example with Franklin, the Gaboon Viper. So as you can see here, Franklin huffing, puffing, panicking. You see how quick? Still not as fast and still not the flop that I'm talking about. But in that situation, I had to use 2 hooks to put her back. It's hit or miss with her. She is not the best temperament-wise. But I'm going to show you point of view right now of her much more relaxed. In this situation, I can tail her. But yeah, she's one that's a little wacky. Typically, Gaboons have very docile temperaments, but she's a little wacky. But we love her. Now, I truly hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, consider liking, subscribing. If you want early access, you could become a channel member if you'd like to support and whatnot, have some input on what I do. But yeah, big shout out to my channel members.